What is up, guys?
It's your boy Taz Miko here.
And your girl Sandra.
And we're the Cali Couple.
So, today we're here with a creepy video, actually. We're going to be saying scary stories. But not just any scary story. These are true scary stories that really happened to us.
Yes.
True scary events that happened to us. But at a separate time. So he's going to say his own, and then I'm going to say my own. That happened to me.
Yes. We're going to say 2 stories each, actually. And this is going to be a series that's going to continue on throughout our whole lives of YouTube. Because this is something that we want to do and want to show you guys. Because we do want to show you what we go through.
Okay, so let's just get right into it.
This story is not necessarily that happened to me. It happened to a family member, to my aunt, to my mom's sister, and she was having my cousin. He's 15 now. He just turned 15, and when he was born, she had died. She died, and she told me that she was just in a dark place, and very, very far she could see a little light standing by, right there in the middle. So she walked towards it, and then on the side there was a bench, and she said that she saw her uncle and her grandma, and it was crazy. I was blown. I was like, what?
That gives me the chills.
Yeah,
just thinking about it. Every time he tells the story.
Really, and they're dead. Guys, they're dead. They've been dead for a while, and it's crazy. And anyways, they asked her, what are you doing here? It's not your time yet. Go back. As in, turn around where you came from. Don't follow the light. You know how people say that? Don't follow the light? Well, yeah, she said that she didn't want to go back because she was scared. She was scared of the dark. And when she turned around and looked at the dark, turned back, they weren't there anymore. So she was scared, and she said that she was just deciding, she was indecisive whether she wanted to go towards the light or go back. But she ended up going back, and she revived. She lived.
She came back to life.
Yeah, she came back to life, and it's really scary because, imagine you could say that you died.
Exactly.
You could say that you died, and it's not even something you could, rub in someone's face and be like, yeah, I died, and then I survived. It's scary. It's crazy.
It's crazy, and it just makes you realize that the other world is real. People don't believe that. But I mean, everybody believes in things. Yeah. That one's pretty crazy. That one's one of the craziest ones that I've heard. I've never heard something like that, but when I heard that, actually, I was like, I got the chills and I freaked out because I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
when she saw her family members that were passed away already.
Yeah.
One of my stories is gonna be of me when I used to live in Los Angeles, Silver Lake. So city of Silver Lake, there we go. And I lived there with my mom and my little brother. And it was just the 3 of us, but my sister came over to visit, so she came over and then she was sleeping with in my room. So we had a couple of things going on in that house, creepy things, but my sister was she was mainly scared of it, but I was okay because I was used to it and I just wasn't scared. So this one night she came over, and this was actually, when she came over, this is the most I've ever seen in this house happen. So when we were I actually passed out before her because I had a bunk bed in my room, so I slept on the top bunk so she could have the bottom one. So I slept at the top, and then I knocked out immediately, and she was awake talking to her boyfriend on the phone, and then all of a sudden I hear her Sandra, wake up, Sandra, wake up. She's shaking me. She's wake up. And I'm what? What? And she's just wake up. And I'm why? And she's I keep hearing noises outside. I keep hearing noises in the kitchen area, the hallway. And I'm you're tripping, whatever. I go to sleep. It's 2 in the morning. And then she's no, I swear. I'm oh my god, just stop. So I made her go back down. So she shut up. And then I laid down to go back to sleep, but I was still awake. And then I heard the front door close, slam close. So that's when I woke up. I was wait, hold on, that's not supposed to happen. So I'm wait, what the? And I was like, wait, who was that? And she's like, I don't know, like, I don't know. So I was like, what? I'm like, okay, let me see if it's my mom. Like, she wouldn't be awake, but I was like, let me just go check.
How old were you guys?
I was like 17, she was like 19. She was 19, I was 17. So, yeah, so then like, I go check on my mom, she's not there. And so we call my mom and she like wakes up and she's on the phone. She's like, what do you want? And we're like, where are you? And she's like, oh, I'm at my boyfriend's house. She was at her boyfriend's house. So I was like, oh, so she slept at her boyfriend's house, like, why? Like, I was like, what? So it was just me and her in the house. So we're just like freaking out. And then I heard a knock on the window. I swear when I heard this knock, I thought somebody was playing with us, someone was messing with us. I was like, no, this is not real, like, no way, like, this is too much, like, there's no way. And I was like, no, it's my mom, like, it has to be her. But then I was like, wait, why would she be playing with us? And then it was just so weird. And then after the knock on the window, she was freaking out. Like, she came on the top bunk with me because she was just freaking out. And then we heard footsteps in the hallway, because I'm trying to remember. We heard footsteps in the hallway, like boots, like heavy boots, like a man just got off of work. And no guy, no man, no one lived with us except my little brother. And he was with his dad actually at the moment. And we just heard like footsteps, like heavy footsteps. And me and her were just like, what the fuck? Like, so we closed my door because it was open. And we got all like my pets inside, like my dog and my cat, because we were freaking out. So we were like all like huddling, we were like freaking out. She's talking to her boyfriend on the phone, like, oh my god, she's freaking out. And I'm like, just calm down, it's gonna be okay, calm down. Okay, this is not even over, like you think that's it, no. Then, Jesus, this is when she was already sitting on my bed because she was freaking out, she was at the top. Then we hear, outside my window, we hear a man yell to the top of his lungs, like yell, like, ah, like, you know, but like, it was a grown man, it was no little kid, no nothing. And I was like, oh my god, like, I was like, what is going on? Like, I've never had that experience in my life, like, it's just so crazy because she came over and then all of this happened. And then her boyfriend on the phone was even like, who was that in the background? Like, who's that? Where are you? Like, you're hanging out with some guys. And she's like, no, I'm not. Like, I swear, like, it was like, we don't know what it was. And then he was like freaking out because he heard it too. And then we called my mom and we're like, oh my god, we're hearing things. And she's like, just calm down, guys, it's okay. And her boyfriend, her boyfriend actually lived like down the street, like not that far, like literally so close. So like, he was like our neighbor. So we called her and we're like, oh my god, did you hear yelling? Like, did you hear anything? And she's like, no, we're like sleeping. Like, can you stop calling me? Like, no, stop. And so we're just like freaking out. We're like, oh my god, okay, fine, sorry. So we like hung up on her. And then it's just me and my sister hanging out. And then she, like, after this, like, she was freaking out because she never sleeps over at our house. And then, like, I was kind of okay, but it was still kind of creepy. And then we were just, like, thinking about, like, what could that have been? Like, we didn't know anything. Like, there was we looked out the windows, there was nobody there. It was black, pitch black. Nobody there, no noise. It was, like, 2 in the morning. There was, like, I don't know what it could have been, honestly. Like, it was just so freaky. But, like, that's not even all that happened in that house. There's so many things that happened in that house. Like, when I would be by myself, like, something would knock at my, like, door, at my room. And, like, just randomly just knock at my door. And, like...
What the... What up,
Why did that just happen? Oh, my God. No, I swear, like, I have no idea what that is.
It's crazy, that scared me.
That scared me because it took me back to that moment when something was knocking at my door. Like, that just freaked me out.
Yeah, and then the fact that we just recently played the Ouija board. Well, I did.
Yeah,
and you guys can see it. It's going to be on the link down below.
Yeah.
You guys can check it out.
That was that story.
Yeah, actually, also, I'm going to just say that in this very house, I've actually heard stuff.
Don't tell me that. I don't think he's told me this story, so I'm with you guys right now. I'm listening.
No, I haven't told you?
No.
Okay, well, there was one time I was in my room, and I was watching TV, you know, I was playing video games. Oh, how old was I? I was like about 17, also, something like that. And about, what was it, 12 a.m., something like that. It was like my living room, my house, when all the lights are off, it is dark.
Yeah.
It's
pitch
dark.
black.
It's pitch black. You can't see nothing. And I had the door open, and I was playing video games, and like for some reason I heard like a little girl laughing, like if she was playing in a playground, and I'm like, whoa, wait. I tried listening again, and I didn't hear anymore. I'm like, what the hell? And I tried to peek outside like the door, but I was like, but you can't see nothing, it's pitch black. So I was like, nah, hell no, like I'm going back inside. And then the next morning, I told my mom, like, Mom, did you hear that like last night? She's like, no, I didn't hear it. I like, yeah. And then a few days later, like a week later too, my friend, my neighbor, he came over, and we were talking, and I was literally like telling them about the story, and we hear the voice, like the little girl again, and he heard it too, and he's like, what the fuck?
Are you serious?
And I'm like, bro, it was like,
he hear it.
we were right here,
Oh,
and when we heard it,
no.
we're like, whoa, what the fuck? I heard anything,
It's
but
like if
it's
she
weird.
was saying like, oh, I heard it, and like she, the little ghost girl or whatever it was, just like decided she wanted to show herself, because he was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're talking about me, let me show myself.
Exactly.
This type of stuff that he's about to say freaks me out so bad.
My cousin, he has a little sister, so she was pregnant with her, you know?
Is it the same
And,
aunt that had Nelson?
Yeah, it's the same.
So it's the same aunt
so
that
it's the
just
same-
happened
yeah.
that she passed away. So
And she was pregnant with my youngest cousin. Her name's Jamie. And so there was one day where she was just laying down, and her husband, the dad of my cousin, she said that he was standing out of the window, and she was just laying down watching TV, and that she just heard him say, "That's not your baby. Give him back," or something like that. And that when she's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And that he turned around, and his eyes were red. His eyes were red, and I was like, "What?" I imagine like that close, like being that close, and that my aunt, that she got like pissed, and that she was like, "What?" Like, you know, she got mad, but that she saw that, she was like, "What the hell?" And then she was laying down, and a snake, like she said that she felt, or she saw like under the blankets, like a snake or something slithering, going to like her stomach, trying to get the baby.
when she was
You
pregnant
know, when she was pregnant.
with Jamie.
Yeah, with Jamie, and that like something slithering, trying to get up to the baby or something, you know. And that when she like threw the blankets, that was nothing. You know, I don't know how long after it was that he was at his mom's house, at her own house. And so I guess when that snake thing happened, something had happened to him too. And her mom called my aunt saying, or his mom called my aunt saying, "Hey, there's something happened to you?" or something like that, you know, something weird. And then she's like, "Yes, why? How do you know?" And she's like, "Because something just happened to my husband too. Like, well, to my to my son too."
What?
Yeah, but yeah. And I was like, what? I was like mind blown.
That's
And,
freaking crazy.
yeah.
That means something was trying to get both of them.
Yeah,
that means something was trying to
weird.
get the baby.
My aunt's husband had a promise his first kid or something like that. I don't know if that's
Don't do that, people.
true or
Don't
something
do
like
that.
that. Don't do not do that.
Because it's real and it'll
It's
happen.
real.
Haven't you seen Paranormal Activity?
It's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, like she was born, and they said that there was one time I think she was like 7 years old, and she was in the living room watching TV, and the closet's like right there, and the closet was open, and
This
she
is Jamie,
started,
by the way.
Jamie, and then she started crying, and telling her mom and her dad like, "Mom, why is he looking at me?"
Oh.
Like, yeah, like inside the closet, like, "Why is he looking at me?" And like she was crying and stuff, and that her mom went and checked, and that there was nothing there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing there, and that she would like
Yeah,
see him
so
a
bad.
lot, but that she stopped seeing him.
That's freaky.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Oh
man.
my god, if my daughter were to tell me that, I'd be like, get up, let's go, we're moving out.
Yep.
Let's go to Mexico.
Yep.
Go, bye.
Somewhere. Not even Mexico. That's like worse.
It's worse, right?
Worse.
Mexico's. Oh,
No.
speaking of Mexico, my next story,
Oh.
guys. This story. It's the most memorable story of my entire life. My entire 22 years of living. Okay. So,
Guys, like, it's scary.
in Mexico, my aunt has a humongous house. So everybody goes to her house when we want to go over to Mexico because we all stay there. It's a huge house. So, oh my god. I'm just thinking about all these scary stories I have about that house. Anyway, so we went, I was like around 3 or 4, and it was my older brother, my older sister, and me, and then my mom. And it was the 4 of us that went to Mexico. And we were all there, and we had just got off the plane. Like, we literally just got off the plane. It was like late at night. It was really late. I don't remember because I was really little, but it was late. And then someone picked us up, and then they took us to the house. And then we got into the room that we were staying at, which was at the 2nd floor. And my mom was like, okay, try to unpack your stuff or whatever. So she was like doing it basically for us. And we were just kind of sitting on the floor playing, or I don't know, like folding stuff. And then she just like, we hear her go like, oh my god. And then we're just like, what's she doing? So we like look at her, and then she's like, don't look, like don't look, turn around. And so like, I don't know if they turned around, but you know me, I'm not gonna turn around. So I kept looking. So, oh my god, I should have just turned around, not looked. But I looked, and literally the window in the 2nd floor like flew open. It flew open, and these are the type of windows that like they're old-fashioned, so like they just open from the middle, and so they're just both like, it's nighttime. I'm telling you, like dark night. And then all you see at the window is like this lady like standing, like she's like going like, I can't even show. She's like standing kind of like that, and she's wearing like a white gown. She's like wearing a white gown. I don't know if she was wearing a white gown. She was just all white because like everything of her was white, and so she was like glowing, and like her mouth was like open really wide, and it was black, and then her eyes were like open like wide, and they were black, like
Fuck, man,
her
that's
eyes.
too scary.
Yeah, her eyes were completely black. Her mouth was black. She had no face, like no emotion. She just like, oh my god, it was so freaky. Like she was dead. Like she's been dead.
Wow.
And she had like, oh my god, she was just so freaky. And like she was just like standing like that over the window, like hovering over the window. And we were just kind of looking because we were so little, we didn't know. So I was just kind of staring, and I was just like, what is that? Like, and my mom was like freaking out, like, oh my god, like. And then she's like started praying, like she like knelt down with us and like hugged us and started praying. And I was just like, what is she doing? Like, what? I don't know. I didn't understand. I was little. That white like lady, she like turned into a ball, and like fast. It was like, and then turned into a ball, and then like shot into our room. And then all the lights in our room turned off. Like all the lights just shut off, and it was loud. Like it sounded like someone would like hit every switch in the house. It sounded like they were like, and like all the lights just turned off. And then, like us, we were scared because we're kids, you know, dark scares us. So we're like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. And then like my mom told us to all go downstairs. So we all went downstairs. And then I don't remember exactly what happened after that because I just don't remember. But I know that happened because my sister remembers, my brother remembers, my mom remembers. Like even like the family remembers us like going to them, like telling them what happened. And it's not fake because that house has a lot of activity, a lot of different activity in that house, okay? Like, I don't understand. Like, there's many more stories of that. And if you guys want more stories like those, then give us a like. Please, give us a like and comment and subscribe. But yeah, like, so basically that's all we have for this video.
Yep, exactly. And like she said, we're gonna bring you guys more. Just comment down below, and we have a ton of stories to tell you guys. Alright guys, but this is scary stories for you guys, and like I said, just comment down below if you guys want more, and we're gonna bring you more content, all the content that you guys could think of. We got it. Alright, Candid Couple out.